I'm Caitlin Matson. This is The Green Room. Dr. Mark Lucas leads the Messiah Festival of the Arts in Lindsborg, and they are preparing for their festival this year. It is so much more than just a performance of Handel's Messiah. It's an entire week filled with a celebration of the arts. Hello, Mark. How are you?
Great. Thanks for having me.
I'm so happy you're here to talk all about the festival. Let's start with the obvious culmination, Easter performance of the Messiah.
Right. 3 p.m. Easter Sunday. Tickets are, I believe, $20 and available at messiahfestival.org, or, excuse me, by calling 785-227-3380. And when prompted, hit 0 for operator. And they can also help with tickets if you don't want to do it online. I don't know what number performance it is. It's the 143rd consecutive year, even during COVID, that we have performed that work.
This is the longest running continual North American performance of Handel's Messiah. And like you said, even in 2020, 2021, you masked up and had a safe virtual performance of Handel's Messiah, and then later on opened up the doors to a few audience members, which was really something. And I got to be a part of that, both of those
Yeah,
performances. And I think I'll always remember that so fondly, because it was happening during a time where we just needed to come together and make music in
right,
whatever way possible.
right. We really needed it. I think a lot of times, at least I forget the situation, what exactly the situation was. In other words, it's become normalized now, but at the time, boy, some of us were really scrambling and what are we going to do? And, so,
Mhm.
but that was a good way to come back from it.
And here we are, the 143rd presentation of Handel's Messiah. And it has now grown to an entire festival, which includes a whole week of performances and celebration of the arts. You have theater, not only music, but theater and visual arts.
Mm-hmm. Yes. In fact, I've told this story many times, but it wasn't until I was born and raised in Lindsborg, and it wasn't until I went to graduate school that I realized normal people don't do St. Matthew's Passion on a Friday and Messiah on the following Sunday. I thought it was just what people did, and but it's a big work, St. Matthew's Passion, and excuse me, I believe it's 7:30 p.m. and you can get tickets in the same place. It's really different than Messiah. St. Matthew's Passion is more of a story with a single thread going all the way through. And so you have to conduct it differently. I mean, just differently in terms of the spaces between numbers. You want to keep things moving, keep things flowing. Whereas Messiah is almost like a greatest hits. You could pull any one of those you could pull out and do on their own for a different concert. You can't really do that much with the Passion.
Yes, and the Passion has that there's an intimacy to it, given the
Mm-hmm.
very nature of the storytelling. It's
Mm-hmm.
just a stunning work. Now, do they both take place in the auditorium, or is one in the chapel?
No, we do both of them in the Impressor Hall, Copley Stage Impressor Hall, and we have done it before. One year we did it at Bethany Lutheran Church, but we had to use reduced numbers in the chorus in order to fit. And there are plenty of people who want to sing it, and it's very special to them. So.
Well, let's talk a bit about the chorus and the orchestra. There's the ensemble as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
You have people that have been performing in this for decades,
Mm-hmm.
decades, and it has become a tradition handed down through the family as well. And you have several generations all performing together. When you say it's very special to people, it's really important, and it has
Yeah.
become like the heart of
Yeah.
Lindsborg and the people there.
Yeah, no, the chorus members are what people come for. That's what they want to hear. And that's why, you can go to Messiah. I mean, throw a rock around in December and you'll hit a Messiah performance, right?
Yes, you will. There's no shortage.
Right. And sometimes people do the full thing and do it this time of year, which is what it was written for when it was premiered. So the chorus members, we have I'll bet we have a dozen that have sung, at least a dozen that have sung 40 plus years. Our longest serving current member is Sharon Bruce in year 60 of performing. So I just think we know where Sharon has been every Easter for 60 years. You know?
Oh, congratulations to Sharon.
Yeah,
Well, that's
absolutely.
amazing. We're gonna actually listen. We're just gonna listen to the Pastoral Symphony,
Okay.
take a short break, and we're gonna come back and let's talk when we come back about everything else that's happening
Yes.
leading up to the Messiah with Dr. Mark Lucas from Messiah Festival of the Arts. So lovely. That's the pastoral from Handel's Messiah. And the Messiah Festival of the Arts, a long-standing tradition in Lindsborg. And I have Dr. Mark Lucas in the green room with me to talk all about it. Now it's grown into such a wonderful affair where you're celebrating all of the fine arts. Can you give us an idea of what else is going on in the days leading up?
Yeah, in fact, I'll try to do just a quick rundown of some of the events. This Friday, the Friday before Palm Sunday, is our jazz walk featuring the Brandon Draper Family Band. And it's 7 p.m. downtown Lindsborg, culminating in a performance at the Sunstrom. And it's going to be awesome. I don't think there's a charge for it. This Sunday, we have our Messiah dress rehearsal, in which we have students who have auditioned to perform the solos, sing with the orchestra. And that's always a favorite event because, the students get an opportunity that most students don't get as, an undergrad. And so it's good for them and the community. The chorus loves it because they get to know the students. It's a good community outreach. Monday night is a really interesting presentation by Tom Holmquist and Bill Gesenius called, let me make sure I get it right, Altar Paintings of the Smoky Valley. So they're going to do a PowerPoint presentation highlighting the artwork, the masterpiece artwork, many by Berger Sanzane that are in area churches. And then the following Saturday, they're providing help for a self-guided tour to those churches. Tuesday night of Holy Week, so this coming Tuesday, is a recital by the soloists. So the soloists, and 5 of them, because we're including Les Flanagan, who is our annual Judas and Pontius Pilate. He's going to be singing on that also. So that's 7:30 at Messiah Lutheran Church. Thursday, we have an honors recital featuring students of Bethany College. That honor recital is at 2:30 p.m. Then Friday, we've got the Passion at 7:30, and Sunday, we've got Messiah. So there's also included are the Midwest Art Exhibition. It's the 126th annual Midwest Art Exhibition at the Sanzane Memorial Gallery, and our let me see, juried student art exhibition. Bethany students have a show, and winners are chosen. And this Sunday will be the presentation of those awards.
MessiahFestival.org. You can read all about these events. You can get tickets for the Messiah. Is the Bach a ticketed event as well? MessiahFestival.org. Thank you so much for being here and talking us through everything that's going on. Congratulations on just continuing this amazing endeavor that is just so deep in the hearts of Central Kansans. And I hope everybody has an opportunity to attend.
It is. I think it's very important. It's important for the college to have that connection with the region. It's important for all the singers and players. It's something that distinguishes us from other schools.
Yes. And it's certainly something that we brag about all the time when talking to guest artists who come through the area, musicians who aren't from Kansas. We say, well, you wouldn't really believe you're not going to believe me when I tell you about Lindsborg, Kansas,
Well,
what they have going on.
I get the same feeling when I'm in Russell for the Ad Astra Festival.
Yes. That's incredible.
Yeah.
And there are
Um,
things like that everywhere. It's like,
Sure.
you don't have to look that far. It's in the smallest rural corners of the state. There are people making high art. And
Yeah.
I think it's incredible. And we just want to continue it. We want people to know about it. So
The
anytime you have
best,
anything to talk about, come
yeah.
on the air.
The best is when the soloists get here, because they're professional soloists who do this for a living. And you can tell in the lead up that they're kind of like, out in the
Kansas,
sticks,
small
you
town.
know,
Mhm.
whatever. And then they hear the chorus, and we are certainly not, professionals, but they go, oh, okay, these people can actually sing, and listen, they're actually doing Baroque stuff. And it's really exciting to see them realize, oh, yeah, these people know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So
MessiahFestival.org. Thank you,
thank
Mark.
you.
Have a wonderful week and just congratulations in advance. It's going to be wonderful.
Yeah, thank you. Come see us.